వెల్కమ్ బ్యాక్ టు మై ఛానల్. ఎలా ఉన్నారు అందరూ? నేనైతే చాలా బాగున్నాను, మీరు కూడా అందరూ చాలా బాగున్నారని అనుకుంటున్నాను. సో ఈరోజు మన టాపిక్ ఏంటంటే చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ టాపిక్ అనమాట. మీరు స్టార్టింగ్లో ఏదైతే ఒక పిక్చర్ చూసారు కదా, అన్ని ఫొటోస్ పెట్టుకొని కొంచెం ఫనీగా ఉంది కదా. నేను టైమర్ పెట్టుకొని నాకు నేనే క్లిక్ చేయడానికి ట్రై చేశాను అనమాట, అందుకే అంత ఫనీగా వచ్చాయి. సో జస్ట్ ఇగ్నోర్ ఇట్. వీడియో ఎలా వచ్చింది, ఫోటో ఎలా వచ్చింది అనేది కాదు, బట్ ఈ టాపిక్ అయితే చాలా చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ అనమాట. టు ఆల్ ఇంటర్నేషనల్ స్టూడెంట్స్ who are living in London and who are going to come to London in September intake, of course. I've been living in London from almost 2 years now, and I've got this free food help for at least 1 year, I guess. మధ్యలో కొన్ని రోజులు నేను ఆ హెల్ప్ తీసుకోలేదు, అండ్ ఇప్పుడు మళ్ళీ నేను ఆ హెల్ప్ తీసుకుంటున్నాను. సో ఐ విల్ లెట్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ నో how you can get free food in London as an international student. This is a very very important topic, and it's really helpful. I feel it's really helpful to all those students who are coming here and who might struggle to get a job, and they don't have a job, and they might struggle to have food because London is really expensive place to live. The rent is so expensive. So I think this will be really helpful to all of you. I'm doing this video in English, mix with Telugu, because anything that is important information I'm going to tell you in English, because I want this video to go to all of you, and everybody can understand this video, and everybody can get help from this video. So let's get into the video without any further ado. I don't want this video to be too long, so let's just get into the topic, and then I'll tell you how you can get free food in London as an international student. Just watch the video till the end. Don't skip the video, just watch till the end. Yeah, so first of all, anybody who's already living in London, some people might know, because I'm a COVID student. I call myself as a COVID student because I came in COVID peak period to London in 2020. So there are many students who came to London in 2020 COVID. So there are many people who already know about this, but people who doesn't know about this, and people who are going to come now to London in September intake, next intake, this will be very useful to you guys. So just concentrate and see the video till the end. So free food, getting free food in London, how are we gonna do that exactly? So just go to the Google. There are so many food banks. There is something called food bank in each and every community, each and every area. There is a NGO, I can say, or there is a community, there is a group of people who come together and form a food bank with the help of government, of course, and they serve homeless people, international students, and single mothers, and old people, all of these people who are in need. They give free food to these people. So every area, every community have a food bank, definitely. So I came across this food bank food bank process, and initially when I came to London, when I was living in East London, in East Ham Barking. So I was living there, and we came across, one of our common friends told us, there is a thing like this, and because of COVID, people are helping international students. So you just have to go there, and then they ask you the details about which university you're studying, and when did you come, and your name, your full name, and your contact details. And then there will be a particular day and time in the week, once in a week or twice in a week. Mostly it's once in a week. They will let you know the timing. So either you can go, or your friends who are you living with. If you're living alone like me, you can just take time in that particular day, because they don't give you any time you want. It's not like that. It doesn't work like that. So they will have a time, they will give you a day and the time where the service, the process will be. So you go there, you write down your details, and you get your groceries. So So one thing, and then I thought maybe this was just for COVID, when the COVID restrictions lift up and everything was open. I thought it was only for COVID, so I never tried to do, again, get help or something. But then again, I was just curious, and I was searching online for food banks near me. And then I found a food bank, and I called them. I gave them a call, and then I asked, I am an international student, and I do part-time job, and I do my uni, but I would be really happy if I can get help with the groceries, some of the groceries. And then she said, of course, why not, just come over, this day and this timing, and you can just take your food. So when I go there, like, I go there every week, once in a week. I go there, and then of course you have to be in a queue. They will give you a ticket number or token number, and then you have to be in your queue, and whenever your number is there, and then you just go and get your groceries. So this is how it is. So anybody who's already living in London, or anybody who's gonna come in September intake, try this out. Just search in Google, wherever you are living, search in Google food banks near me, and then you will have three, four, five, food banks. And now in food banks, there are two types of food banks. One food bank will be just without any referral. If you just call them and let you know that you're an international student, and you can provide your ID, university ID, or your ID BRP card, on which it will say you're on student visa, of course. So if you can provide your ID, and then the details that they ask, they will just give you the food. But some of the food banks will need reference. That means somebody have to refer you to that food bank and say that she is a student, or he is a student, and I'm referring him to the food bank. So there are two processes. So the one which will need reference, just don't go for it. There will be other food banks which doesn't need any reference, because of course, if you have somebody to refer you, that's really good. But if you're like me, if you don't have anybody who and nobody will refer you, or you don't know, especially I don't know anybody in London. I still don't know anybody in UK or in London. So of course, if you're like me, you just ignore those things. You just say, okay, thank you, I don't have anybody to refer me, so that's fine. And then contact other people. So don't be just shy and rigid. Help is not going to come to you. You have to find help if you need one, of course. So just search in Google food banks near me, and then you will have a contact number there. So just give them a call, and just tell them that you're an international student, and you would love to get some help. And if they tell you a date and time, just go there on the time, on date, and get your food. And now what all you will get in a free food, that I will tell you now. So now they will give you canned food, mostly, like canned chickpeas, canned tomatoes, canned rajma, or spaghetti, or you have all the canned foods. They will give you canned foods, because canned foods have a longer life, so you can store them and then use them whenever you want to. So that's one section, that canned food. They will give you some dairy. They might be, these are all things that I'm telling you might get or might not, because food banks are something, they will get donations from people. They will get donations from supermarkets. They will get donations from shops, and then they will give it to you. So it depends, every week will not be the same, but maybe it depends. But you will have canned foods, you will have fruits, vegetables, you will have sometimes fresh meat, chicken, lamb, or something, sometimes eggs. You will have milk, dairy products like milk, curd, butter, and etc. And you will sometimes have cooked food, fresh cooked food. So these are all the things, fruits and vegetables, of course, fresh. So these are all things that you will get. So it's amazing. Apart from whatever they give you, you might need to buy something. Let's say this week I went to get a grocery, but this week they didn't have any milk or curd. They just have fresh fruit, canned food and vegetables, that's it. So they didn't have any meat or fruit, milk or curd to give me. So then I just buy meat, fruit and milk and curd, because every week will not be the same. And please understand that they are helping you. Okay, you can't just demand and say that you didn't give me this, you have to give me this. No, you can't say that. They are helping you, you're getting some help. At least you're getting fruits, vegetables and canned foods, right? So half of your groceries are covered, so you just have to get another half. So that's fine, you're still saving some money. You're still you're still having half of your food helped. So just to be grateful that they are helping you. So a small request, end of this video, that I'm gonna request all of you. I just thought this video will be really helpful to all the international students who are already living in London and the international students who are gonna come. So that's why I'm sharing this. But please do not misuse this. If you need help, then get help. If you don't need it, just don't waste food. Because if you just get it and waste, you might be getting somebody else's food. Somebody else might not get the food. So you just don't do that. Just don't waste food. Get whatever you need. Like, I go every week, but I don't get everything. I get only the things that I need. Sometimes, let's say this week they gave me so many of potatoes that I cooked only half of it and half of it are still there. So next week when I go, when they give me potatoes again, I just say no. I say I already have them, and I don't get the potatoes because I don't want to get them and then waste. You know, because of course potatoes, you have half of them already, so why do you want to waste? Why do you want to get them and waste? And anything that I don't eat, let's say I don't eat pork, I don't eat beef, so when they have, I don't just get it. And sometimes cereal boxes, they give very huge cereal boxes sometimes every week, so that's a waste. I am a single person living, and if you're a family, then that's different. If you're a family, you have 2-3 people in your family that you can eat all the week. But if you're like me, living single, the big cereal box is, it's not gonna finish in a week. So you get this week, and next week when they give you the cereal box, just say no. If you tell them no, they're not gonna force you to take it, of course. So just tell them that you already have it. So just don't get food and waste it. So this is it about the free food, how you can get the free food. Just find a food bank wherever you're living near you, and then call them and then tell them that you're an international student and you would like to collect food every week, and then they just go and get the food. సో గైజ్, ఐ హోప్ ఈ వీడియో మీ అందరికీ హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అవుతుందని అనుకుంటున్నాను. బ్యాక్ టు తెలుగు అనమాట. ఆ వీడియో అదంతా ఇంగ్లీష్లో ఎందుకు చెప్పానంటే మిగతా వాళ్ళందరికీ కూడా అర్థం అవ్వాలని. సో నేను ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టుగా ప్లీజ్ వేస్ట్ చేయొద్దు. బికాజ్ ఐవ్ సీన్ పీపుల్ వేస్టింగ్ ఫుడ్. సో నేను అందుకే చెప్తున్నాను, ఇది రియలీ హెల్ప్ఫుల్. ఎందుకంటే మోస్ట్ ఆఫ్ ద మీ గ్రాసరీ బడ్జెట్ ఏదైతే ఉంటుందో అది కవర్ అయిపోతుంది. బికాజ్ ఈ వీక్ ఇచ్చింది నెక్స్ట్ వీక్ సేమ్ ఇవ్వకపోయినా ఈ వీక్ ఇచ్చింది ఉంటుంది. ఎందుకంటే ఇప్పుడు నేను ఒక్కదాన్ని కాబట్టి నేను ఒక్కదానికని చెప్పి తెచ్చుకుంటాను. మీరు ఒకవేళ ఫ్రెండ్స్తో 4-5 ఫ్రెండ్స్ ఉన్నారనుకోండి, వాళ్ళకి చెప్పండి, వాళ్ళు అడుగుతారు మీరు ఎంతమంది ఉంటున్నారు అని. సో మేము 4 మెంబర్స్ ఉంటున్నామంటే 4 మెంబర్స్కి సరిపడా ఫుడ్ ఇస్తారు వాళ్ళు. ఓకే, సో 4 మెంబర్స్కి సరిపడా ఫుడ్ తెచ్చుకున్నప్పుడు మీరు అంటే ఫ్రీగా వస్తుంది కదా అని చెప్పేసి ఎక్కువ తెచ్చేసుకొని వేస్ట్ చేసేసుకోవద్దు. తెచ్చుకున్నారంటే అది తినండి. లేదు, మీరు ఒకసారి తెచ్చుకున్నారు, మీరు అది ఇష్టం లేదు, తినట్లేదు, సో నెక్స్ట్ టైం అలాంటిది ఏదైనా ఇచ్చినప్పుడు మీరు నో చెప్పండి, మాకు ఇది నచ్చట్లేదు, మేము తినట్లేదు, సో సారీ బట్ థ్యాంక్ యూ అని చెప్పేసేయండి. సో నెక్స్ట్ టైం తెచ్చుకోకండి, ఇంకేదైనా తెచ్చుకోండి. మీరు అది తెచ్చుకోకపోతే అది వేరే వాళ్ళు ఎవరికన్నా ఇస్తారు, వేరే వాళ్ళకి ఎవరికన్నా అది హెల్ప్ అవుతుంది కదా. సో మనకు ఒకవేళ అవసరం అయితేనే తెచ్చుకోవాలి. ఇది నేను ఒక్కదాన్నే ఉంటున్నాను కాబట్టి నా గ్రాసరీస్, నేను పార్ట్ టైం జాబ్ చేస్తూ ఇటు నా యూని ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఫినిష్ అయిపోయింది బై ద వే. సో నాకు ఫుడ్ హెల్ప్ కావాలని చెప్పేసి నేను కాల్ చేశాను నియర్ బై ఫుడ్ బ్యాంక్కి, అండ్ ఎవ్రీ వీక్ వెళ్ళి నేను తెచ్చుకుంటాను. బట్ నేను ఏది వేస్ట్ చేసేది తెచ్చుకోను. ఎవ్రీ వీక్ అన్నీ తెచ్చుకోను యాక్చువల్లీ, బికాజ్ ఒక్కళ్ళమే ఉంటాం కదా, ఒక్కరికి అంత ఎందుకని చెప్పేసి ఏవైతే అవసరం ఉందో కొంచెం కొంచెం తెచ్చుకుంటాను అనమాట. ఎందుకంటే ఎవ్రీ వీక్ ఇస్తారు వాళ్ళు, ఎవ్రీ వీక్ వెళ్ళి తెచ్చుకోవచ్చు. సో దిస్ ఈజ్ ఇట్. ఐ హోప్ ఈ వీడియో చాలా చాలా హెల్ప్ఫుల్ అవుతుందని అనుకుంటున్నాను. బట్ ప్లీజ్ రిక్వెస్ట్ చేస్తున్నాను, ఎవరు ఈ వీడియోని ఈ ఫుడ్ బ్యాంక్ హెల్ప్ని మిస్యూజ్ చేసుకోకండి. బికాజ్ అండ్ గ్రేట్ఫుల్ ఉండండి. డిమాండ్ చేయకండి మాకు అది కావాలి ఇది కావాలి అని చెప్పి. అఫ్కోర్స్ మనం డిమాండ్ చేయలేము, వాళ్ళు ఎక్కడి నుంచో డొనేషన్స్ తీసుకొచ్చి మీకు ఇస్తూ ఉంటారు. సమ్ టైమ్స్ మేబీ కొన్ని ఫ్రెష్గా ఉండకపోవచ్చు, బట్ ఇట్స్ ఫైన్. సమ్ టైమ్స్ డేట్ ఏవైతే ఉంటాయో, sometimes the best before dates on the products might be just on the day or just 1 or 2 days, and then you don't have the sometimes shops will just donate the shelves, whatever the foods on the shelves, if they are going to expire in 1-2 days, they just get those, like bread and milk, they just give it to these NGOs and then they give it to you, but they tell you that you just use this in 1 or 2 days and then it's going to expire. So when you get that food, you plan your day, you plan your meals, how you're going to cook. If let's say me, when they give me, sometimes if the vegetables are not fresh, I just cook on the same day. I cook them, I put them in the containers, and then I put them in the fridge, that I can eat over the week. But if I leave the vegetables like that, they might go waste. So I just plan my meals, I plan how I cook my meals, using those products which are going to, it's just like your house. మీ ఇంట్లో మీకు ఏమైనా ప్రోడక్ట్స్ ఎక్స్పైర్ అవుతున్నాయి అన్నప్పుడు యూ మేక్, మీ మమ్మీ వాళ్ళు షెల్ఫ్స్లో ఏమైనా ఎక్స్పైర్ అవుతున్నాయి అన్నప్పుడు దాంతో ఏదైనా ఒకటి చేసి ఫ్రిడ్జ్లో పెట్టేస్తుంటారు కదా. సో అలాగే వాళ్ళు ఇచ్చే వాటిలో ఒకవేళ ఏదైనా తొందరగా ఎక్స్పైర్ అవుతుంది, క్యాన్ ఫుడ్స్ అయితే చాలా లాంగ్ లైఫ్ ఉంటాయి, బట్ కొన్ని ఏమైనా తొందరగా ఎక్స్పైర్ అవుతున్నాయి, లైక్ డైరీ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ మోస్ట్ ప్రాబబ్లీ ఎక్స్పైర్ అవుతున్నాయి అన్నప్పుడు మీ మీల్స్ మీరు ప్లాన్ చేసుకోండి. ఫ్రెష్ వెజిటేబుల్స్ ఏమైనా ఇచ్చినప్పుడు అవి కొంచెం వాడిపోయి ఉన్నాయి, ఇంకా వేస్ట్ అయిపోతాయి అన్నప్పుడు తెచ్చుకున్న రోజే వండేసేయండి, వండి కంటైనర్స్లో పెట్టి ఫ్రిడ్జ్లో పెట్టేసుకోండి. సో అది మీకు యూజ్ అవుతుంది. సో నేనైతే అదే చేస్తాను, అండ్ ఐఎమ్ వెరీ గ్రేట్ఫుల్ దట్ ఐఎమ్ గెటింగ్ దిస్ హెల్ప్. సో ఐఎమ్ గోనా రిక్వెస్ట్ ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ, జస్ట్ బీ గ్రేట్ఫుల్ ఇఫ్ యూర్ గెటింగ్ దిస్ హెల్ప్, అండ్ దెన్ డోంట్ వేస్ట్ ఫుడ్. డు నాట్ వేస్ట్ ఫుడ్. మీకు అవసరం లేకపోతే తెచ్చుకోకండి, మీకు అవసరం ఉంటేనే తెచ్చుకోండి. మీకు ఎవరికైనా అవసరం ఉన్న వాళ్ళు ఉంటే వాళ్ళకి ఖచ్చితంగా చెప్పండి. సో దిస్ ఈస్ హౌ యూ గెట్ ఫ్రీ ఫుడ్ ఇన్ లండన్ అనమాట. Thank you for watching the video till the end. I hope this video will be very helpful to all of you guys. Thank you and see you again next time. Bye.